February is the birth month of William Allen White, the Sage of Emporia. William Allen White was born in Emporia, Kansas on February 10, 1868. He grew up in El Dorado, where, as a teenager, he began working in the newspaper office of Thomas Benton Murdoch. His career path was soon set as he learned the business firsthand. Attending the College of Emporia, later transferring to the University of Kansas, White continued in journalism as a stringer, reporting for various newspaper organizations and working for Murdoch in the summers. There was no journalism school at the university then, so when T.B. Murdoch asked him to run his El Dorado Republican newspaper in December 1889, White left KU without a diploma, one semester short of graduation. Later, White began working for Kansas City newspapers and would marry Sally Lindsay in 1893. By 27 years of age in 1895, William Allen White was an editor for the opinion page of William Rockhill Nelson's Kansas City Star when he borrowed $3,000 to purchase the Emporia Gazette in his birth city. 16 months later, in 1896, White published his editorial, "What's the Matter with Kansas?" which countered the populist political movement. The editorial brought national attention as it was widely reprinted throughout the United States. For the rest of his life, William Allen White maintained a national presence as a respected voice of reason from the heartland through the syndication of his editorials, magazine feature writing, and the prolific publication of books in all genres. To commemorate the anniversary of William Allen White's birth, we focus on his 1922 editorial defending the First Amendment, titled "To an Anxious Friend." Violence resulting from a contentious railroad strike prompted Governor Henry Allen, a personal friend and political ally of White's, to sign an executive order barring the citizens of Kansas from expressing support for those striking under penalty of arrest. White believed the order was a violation of free speech enshrined in the U.S. Constitution. Editor White defied the executive order on principle and was arrested. His arrest garnered national attention. Charges were later dropped. During this time, a friend wrote him a letter of protest. White realized that his reply to this friend would be the same for anyone who differed with his opinion. He worked over the letter, producing the following editorial, published in the Emporia Gazette on July 27, 1922. While not written for Governor Allen, editors all over the country assumed it was and reprinted it. To an Anxious Friend. You tell me that law is above freedom of utterance, and I reply to you that you can have no wise laws, nor free entertainment of wise laws, unless there is free expression of the wisdom of the people, and alas, their folly with it. But if there is freedom, folly will die of its own poison, and the wisdom will survive. That is the history of the race. It is proof of man's kinship with God. You say that freedom of utterance is not for time of stress, and I reply with the sad truth that only in time of stress is freedom of utterance in danger. No one questions it in calm days, because it is not needed. And the reverse is also true. Only when free utterance is suppressed is it needed. And when it is needed, it is most vital to justice. Peace is good. But if you are interested in peace through force and without free discussion, that is to say, free utterance decently and in order, your interest in justice is slight. And peace without justice is tyranny, no matter how you may sugarcoat it with expedience. This state today is more in danger from suppression than from violence, because, in the end, suppression leads to violence. Violence, indeed, is a child of suppression. Whoever pleads for justice helps to keep the peace, and whoever tramples on the plea for justice, temperately made in the name of peace, only outrages peace and kills something fine in the heart of man, which God put there when we got our manhood. When that is killed, brute meets brute on each side of the line. So, dear friend, put fear out of your heart. This nation will survive. The state will prosper. The orderly business of life will go forward if only men can speak in whatever way given them to utter what their hearts hold, by voice, by posted card, by letter, or by press. Reason has never failed men. Only force and repression have made the wrecks in the world. The editorial was widely published and brought greater national attention to both William Allen White and his hometown. In 1923, To an Anxious Friend received the Pulitzer Prize for editorial writing. William Allen White became the first Kansan to receive a Pulitzer in any category. White died on Kansas Day, January 29, 1944. The autobiography of William Allen White, published posthumously, received the Pulitzer Prize for biography in 1947. Happy birthday, Mr. White.